Alright guys, here today's top stories in Out to the World segment. Number 1. Remember when Raila Odinga used to say this?
Sasa mimi nataka tupitishe hapa leo resolution ya kama kwa sababu Bwana Ruto na wenzake wamekataa kutii amri na kufuata yale taratibu ambayo tulikubaliana na wao, wamevunja hii mkataba, tunarudi uwanjani. Tutarudi uwanjani Tuesday. Tarehe 2 mwezi wa 5 tunarudi uwanjani.
Well, guess what? At the time, John Mbadi was the national chair of ODM and subsequently, he was the key striker in those maandamano activities. But ever since becoming the CS of Treasury, he claims to have now seen the light. And he doesn't agree anymore with Raila's maandamano. He now knows the detriment of maandamano and what it can do to this country and why we should not be engaged in maandamano. Just listening to this.
Now I understand the cost of riot. In fact, when we used to close the roads in Nairobi and say all Mondays, holiday, maandamano, Tuesday. I remember Baba saying, Tuesday. I didn't know the damage that was causing. Do you know, one day, when you close this economy, one day, it takes 3 months to come out of 1 day's disruption. We are still feeling the effects of 2024. Today, it is still reflected in my figures. And I go to IMF. I have to convince them that things are improved. I have to talk to World Bank. Today, I am struggling with World Bank to justify and demonstrate that our debt sustainability is still within limit.
Truly, Kenyan politicians can never be trusted. If tomorrow he's fired, he will be in the Wamunyoro camp by midday, akiwa na sufuria kwa kichwa akisema must go. So again, just take politics lightly. It's just like Arsenal versus Man U. It's nothing ever personal. It's nothing ever serious, especially amongst the leaders. It's very serious for the followers, but for them, it's all a game. It's all about where do I get my bread buttered. Number 2, we all collectively have a right to support whichever political outfit we want. But it seems moving forward, kama we ni mtu wa 2-term, mambo kitaumana. Just have a look at this video.
Azaba inaitwaje? Chebarbar.
Jina hata imeandikwa Chebarbar.
Iko Kapsabet.
Iko Kapsabet.
Sasa hapa utaleta 1000. Sio ni mtu wa tuta. 1000.
Sawa, asante.
Bana, sio baba na asante. Lazima nikule pesa ya one time. Ya tuta.
Ni tuta kwanda. Ni wanda.
Wewe unasema saa hii ni tuta.
Bana wanda.
Umesema tuta?
Wanda. Kweli.
Bana.
Ni wanda.
Sasa umeruka ndio nisikulipisha?
Bana ni wanda.
Wewe, simesema hii ni mtu wenu lazima mrudishe.
Tarudi. Tena nyumbani. Kweli.
Naona nimekuokolea pesa ngapi?
Umeniokolea.
Sasa hiyo nimekuokolea ni sawa, lakini mambo na tuta mtena.
Bana. Kuna.
Sawa.
Asante.
Sawa.
Haya, asante sana.
Clearly hakuna faida ya kukua kwa 2-term unless una supply kokoto na simiti kwa housing projects za serikali. Itakuwa ni loss kila pahali. Hata lift mtu asikia wewe ni wa 2-term unaambiwa shuka. So I guess hii Zakayo pekee atashuka come 2027 if people don't style up. Number 3, this has to be the most comical thing I've covered all year in this What in the World segment. Governor Muthomi was supposed to appear before the Senate Public Accounts Committee. He put on his suit and showed up to the vicinity. They even allocated him a room and told him, look, Mheshimiwa, you can be holed up here with your team as you prep and go back and forth over your documents and whatever. As we are setting up, once we are ready, we'll get you to come appear before the Public Accounts Committee. What happens when they go back to get him? Jamaa ametoroka.
Sergeant at Arms, we sent you to usher in the delegation from Tarakaniti.
The chair, I have gone up to first floor, room number 3, where the governor, we had allocated him as a holding room with his delegation, but nobody is there, sir.
So he does not seem to be within the presence of Parliament?
He's not within, sir.
Okay. Senator Wambua?
I'm moving, Chair, that the Sergeant at Arms has searched around even the washrooms and all that. To be sure.
I've moved around all the places that he might be, but him with his delegation, they are not available, sir.
Yeah, as the Sergeant at Arms may be, because I know there are a number of them, and this is a protected area. They also SIPU, the police and also our sergeant-at-arms and other security, have you asked around? Maybe they have spotted somebody that looks like the governor of Tarakaniti within, or has been spotted anywhere?
It's not within the parliament.
Committee has been sitting in this room since 10 a.m. and we have considered other matters, and we have gotten to the point where we needed to consider the report of the Auditor General on Tharakanithi. If the governor is not here, that is unprecedented, and we will have to proceed in accordance with the Parliamentary Powers and Privileges Act.
The contempt of Governor Mutomi Njuki and his delegation is very unfortunate.
Sijui nani alimpea leakage ya maswali zinaenda kuulizwa. Maybe there was a question there. You did a housewarming for 5 million. You bought ABC for 10 million. You did this and that for 20. Unajua Public Accounts Committee, from how I see things, ndo imeaibisha magavana wengi. Tena sana. Otichelo's speaker spent 5M for a housewarming. Waiguru also had her stint there. So governors are having tumbo joto. If someone can show up and then run away, it means the Public Accounts Committee or Senate, they're doing something right. And I, for one, take my hats off to those senators. Hata wale ambao wako pale na ni watutam kama kina Samson Cherargei, watu wanauliza maswali ambazo zinafaa kuulizwa kwa hiyo kamati. So kudos to them and their chairman. Number 4, I'm getting tired of saying this every other 2 weeks. Here's another story of an MPESA account being raided.
Safaricom. Ama ni MPESA. Niulize, how is it possible for someone to withdraw money from your MPESA without your SIM card or without your phone? And how is it happening that atupati hizo transaction message? Unaweza tu angalia balance and you notice it's less. Ukiangalia statement unapata the transaction you did not perform. You did not perform the transaction. How is that even possible? I don't have the MPESA app. I don't have the Safaricom app. So to say, hypothetically, someone has my PIN. How? I have my phone and I have my SIM card with me. How are they transacting money from my phone? Na mbona highlighting message? Unajua ingekuwa inaleta message, ninge forward for a reversal, but no. What's going on? And no one is giving me an answer. Nikaenda Safaricom shop, oh madam, you know these things happen, just change your PIN. And then I've changed my PIN several times. So hata sijui niko na PIN gani. It's exhausting. What's happening?
And are you noticing a trend here? This is the third story I've touched on, I believe. All three have had something in common. It is Gen Zs. People who look like they're 22, 21, 23, they're about. Why are these goons who are somehow, someway usurping money from people's accounts targeting the younger generation? Because it's easy for them to be dismissed. When Brian Abala was raising the issue, people were saying he was doing it for content. Because it's at that age where people are looking to trend and to do ABCD. And even if you've lost money, it's so little that it won't raise that much national concern. Mtu ameibiwa 5,000 na ni comrade. So the thieves are playing small, going for the small fish, but irregardless, we have to keep sharing and circulating these stories so that those bad employees, in whichever company they might be in, they should be sought out, investigated, fired, and arraigned in court so that we can ensure the sanctity of Safaricom. We all like Safaricom except for wakitu charge bei ya juu, but they're effective compared to all our other ISPs and network providers. So in case you know anything, reach out to Safaricom. Kama unajua mtu ambaye anafanya hizo vitu, anazunguka hapa na magari kubwa kubwa na yeye kazi yake ni ku dip the fingers in people's MPESAs, just whistleblow such people so that we can clean this society as we prepare to clean the government and our leadership structures in 2027. Now, at the end of the day, guys, that's just my opinion. Do let me know your own comments in the comment section below and I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. And with that, here today's ads of the day. If you're looking to import clean cars from Japan, UK, Thailand, Australia or South Africa, look no farther from Manani Imports. We're talking 15 years in the game with thousands of positive reviews. Now here's the interesting bit. Manani Imports have experts who will carefully load your car into a sealed container, receive it at the port, counter-check quality, and ultimately deliver to your doorstep. Customer service can't get any better than this, and guess what? It's all at an affordable rate. To get started on your journey to own a clean automobile, call or WhatsApp Manani Imports at 0793 687 678 or visit their social handles on Facebook, Instagram or TikTok at Manani Imports.
Right now, I'm with my team headed to a client's house in Ruiru for consultation. That is to take measurements of the windows, go through our catalog with the client, and then once they decide on the color and the fabric they want, we'll get busy sewing, and at long last, The curtains installation will be on us. So if you're looking for curtains, shears, curtain rods, curtain accessories, reach out to Phoenix Curtains and Interior Decor and we will sort you out. Call us on 0724 414153.
Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.